welcome back to our channel. My name is Alicia, and for today's video I will be taking you on a complete tour of Goa, dividing it into two parts, which is the north and south. Many a times I do get asked this question saying which is a better place, should I plan to come to the north or should I head down south? So I thought I'd make a video because a lot of people look at Goa as just one destination, but very few of us know that it's divided into two different places, which is the north and south, and they're totally opposite from each other. So in today's video I will be covering every aspect that you need to know as a tourist. So stay tuned and watch this video till the end. We'll be covering things such as your nightlife, beaches, the busyness, whether or not north or south is busier, also your accommodations, which is a better option, tourists, food, shopping, clubs, night markets, casinos, and all of your dolphin spotting activities, foreign tourists, and last but not least, which is a better place for honeymooners. So all of this coming up on my video, and stay tuned and watch till the end. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and also click on that bell icon, because I bring videos almost on a daily basis giving you complete information from Goa, and I promise to give you the best content possible, which adds a lot of value, which will help you to make the right choice whether you should go to north or south. So let's begin. So which is closer from the Goa airport? Now let's presume that you are staying in Anjuna if you choose to come to the north. Then that would be approximately around 45 kilometers, which will take you roughly around 1 to 1.5 hours. And if you are planning to stay in PALOLEM, that is around 65 kilometers, and which is around 1.5 to 2 hours by car. So the next is about your nightlife. So North Goa comparatively has a lot more busier lifestyle during the nights, because it has n number of night markets. It has busy streets, side shopping, beachside shacks with that played loud music, and everything is open until wee hours in the morning. Whereas South Goa has lesser options. That doesn't mean to say South Goa doesn't have anything at all. It has full moon parties that happen at the Colva beach. So if you're someone who likes staying up whole night partying, then I would highly recommend that you choose North Goa for that, because South Goa comparatively has lesser options for you. So moving on, next we have beaches. So some of the most famous beaches in North Goa are Baga and Kalangut, but there are also beaches such as VAGATOR, Anjuna, Morjam, Ashwim, and Sinquerum, Arambol. There are a lot of such beaches which are unexplored by tourists and are beautiful in the north as well. So coming to beaches at the south. So in the south, PALOLEM being one of the highest rated beaches, and then followed by, we have Colva beach, which is known for its candlelight dinners in the night, and then we have Agonda beach, Benolem, and of course the very famous Butterfly beach. So if you're looking to have a quiet time by the beach and take your evening walks, then I would highly recommend that you choose South Goa for these reasons. While North Goa has relatively a lot more tourists visiting compared to South, so which is why the beaches and everything are a lot busier compared to South Goa. I've made a series of videos of things that you should be doing when you are in PALOLEM, so I'll link that in the description box below, and it's also up here. So don't forget to watch all of this, and this will give you a complete idea about PALOLEM and also the places that you should be visiting when you're there. So next, talking about the busyness. Well, so if you're someone who likes being around crowd and enjoy Goa's nightlife, music, and all the madness by the beach at night, then by all means you should be choosing to stay in North Goa. Well, so if you are someone looking to just relax by the beach all day and do absolutely nothing, take an evening walk in the shallow shores and experience some of the best sunsets by the beach, and also enjoy a perfect candlelight dinner with some mild music playing in the background, then you should by all means be choosing South Goa. South Goa is great for young couples, and also for someone who traveling with young children as well. The beaches in South Goa are never crowded. They are clean and serene. Now moving on to accommodations. Goa in general has lots and lots of accommodation options for everyone, for all pockets. So for someone looking for something as cheap as 250 rupees per night to someone looking at something which is even a lakh a night is available. So if you are a solo traveler or someone traveling with friends and you'd like to experience staying in a hostel, then North Goa has lots and lots of such options, especially Anjuna, and where you have accommodation starting from as cheap as 250 to 300 rupees per head, whereas South Goa has options as well, but they are not varied as much as the ones that you get in North Goa. However, if you're looking for a luxury accommodation, South Goa has some of the most splendid properties that are available compared to North Goa as well. And due to the kind of pricing that South Goa has, it attracts much lesser tourists. However, don't be disheartened. It doesn't mean to say South Goa is more expensive. There are cheaper places as well, and there are cheaper options for your accommodations. They also have homestays, that are made out of cane and palm leaves that are perfect for backpackers and groups as well. There are also hostels available starting from around 400 rupees per head per day. South Goa also has a lot of options for your budget, mid and luxury as well. Most of the South Goa accommodations are right on the beach front. So these are stilted beach huts. And I've made a video as well. You can go and check that out. I'll link it in the description and you can check it out right here as well. So let's move on to the next, which is our water sports. Beaches such as Baga, Kalangut, Kandolem, Anjuna, and a few other beaches have water sports with a lot of options for tourists as well. So you get these packages as well that you can opt for. Well, South Goa has some options for your water sports as well, and beaches such as PALOLEM, Agonda and Colva beach as well has these options for families and for couples to do their water sports as well. Something that I would highly recommend is that you take a kayak and go island hopping in PALOLEM. The experience is beautiful. So it is around 200 rupees per hour for a kayak per person. So you can take it for either a couple or even 3 people together can go on a kayak and explore all of the beautiful islands that they have around. Benaulim Beach is known for parasailing and also a lot of other water sports activities as well. So next, moving on to tourists. Where do you find more tourists? Well, North Goa is a lot busier from October until the month of March. Everything is crowded, from your beaches, shacks, restaurants, clubs, water sports. Everything will be full. On the other hand, South Goa has fewer tourists compared to North Goa. So if you're looking for some peaceful time during peak season, then you should definitely head towards South Goa. So the next we move on is to our food. While there are some amazing restaurants all over Goa, North Goa does beat South Goa when it comes to your variety of options available. Some of the most famous restaurants that you should visit if you are in North Goa are Brito's at Baga, and then you have Curly's at Anjuna, Baba Auram at Vagator, and the list goes on and on. North Goa is also known for some amazing street food as well. I have made a video on Brito's at Baga, so it's up here. You can go check that out, and I'll also link that in the description box so you can watch the video after this. South Goa, on the other hand, since tourists are much lesser compared to North Goa, the food options are slightly lesser when compared. But that does not mean to say that South Goa does not offer some of the best cuisines. There are restaurants that serve international cuisines because of tourists that come from all over the world to South Goa. So you have a lot of options there as well. So the next topic is about shopping. Well, in this scenario, I would equally rate both of them because both of them have a lot of beachside shopping that sell handicrafts, the clothes, footwear, bags, souvenirs, and a lot of other stuff. So it's the same at both places. So the next we move on is to our nightclubs. While North Goa has a lot more options, on Tito's Lane itself you will find easily 10 to 15 or maybe more clubs that are available, and some of the most famous clubs rated all time are the Club Tito's and Mambo's that you should visit and make on your bucket list when you travel to North Goa. Now moving on to South Goa, it has fewer options, but when you are there you should visit Leopard Valley, which is the #1 place that you should be heading for your nightclub, and the second is your Silent Noise Club, which is in the south. So moving on to our night markets. Well, North Goa has lots of markets such as the Mapsa Flea Market. You have your VAGATOR Hilltop Saturday night market. I've made a video on this as well, and it's up here, and I'll link it in the description as well. Well, South Goa on the other hand has some of the flea markets as well, but there are no night markets such as North Goa. Now moving on to your casinos. So if you are someone who indulges in gambling and likes the experience of being in a casino, then I would suggest that you head north, because North Goa has some of the best casinos in India, and some of the famous ones being Big Daddy, Delton Royale, Casino Pride are some among the others. Now these casinos are on the river Mandovi, and they are beautifully lit at night. So they take you on a small boat, and this is a must if you visit North Goa. Well, South Goa on the other hand just has about 1 or 2 casinos, and South Goa is really not known for casinos. So for all you casino lovers, head north. There are some places in North Goa such as Donapola, Baga and Kalangut that offers dolphin spotting. South Goa on the other hand, you will have the ultimate experience if you go on a dolphin trip, because you just don't spot dolphins, but they also take you highland hopping. They take you to islands such as the Honeymoon island, and they let you play there for some time. They also show you a turtle rock. So you can take a boat from PALOLEM or Agonda. I would personally prefer south for dolphin seeing versus the north. So the next thing is about your foreign tourists. Where do you find most of the foreigners? Well, if you are in the north, then you will have to head towards Morjim, which is also known as the Russian beach. You can go to Arambol, Ashwim, Vagator and Anjuna, have some of the foreign crowds there. Whereas South Goa, on the other hand, PALOLEM, Agonda and Galjibagh has foreign tourists here as well. Well, so the next thing that I keep always getting asked is which is a better place for backpackers, the north or the south? As mentioned earlier, there are a lot more hostel options in North Goa, which offers bed for as cheap as 250 to 300 per night. Whereas South Goa, on the other hand, is more of a stilted beach hut kind of an experience for backpackers. And the thing is that the further you stay away from the beach, the cheaper it will cost. So for South Goa, it is roughly around 450 to 500 rupees per head if you're looking at a hostel. Well, so which is better for a honeymoon? So if you are looking for a romantic getaway and to be with nature, then head towards South Goa, because they have some of the most gorgeous beaches that are there. So to summarize this, first you need to decide on what kind of a holiday are you looking for. Now if you're looking for something to do more, see more, then head north. If you're just coming down to Goa just to relax, have a nice quiet time, then head south. One thing that I can assure you is that no matter where you decide to stay, whether the north or south, you just can't go wrong. It all depends on what you want to see and what is it that you want to experience and explore. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making this video for you. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and also hit on that notification bell so that you get notified every single time I release a new video. Help me grow, help my channel grow, and lots of love till we meet again in my next. Bye for now.